look what we've got here. A new watch. I picked this one up from a fellow YouTuber who knew that I liked this particular type of watch, and he offered it to me. So a big shout out to Sean at Time and Talk. Thank you very much for the CWC G10. Okay, so what we've got here is a CWC quartz watch. As you can see, it says Swiss made. CWC stands for Cabot Watch Company, and the T on the dial stands for tritium, I believe, possibly because the luminova is a radioactive element. And also there it says quartz, so you can see that it's a quartz watch. It's quite an interesting watch actually, because it's not just an ordinary watch, it is actually a military issued watch. And it's got an acrylic crystal, it's got a quartz movement, Swiss Ronda I believe, a battery will last you 7 years, it's got a kind of like blasted stainless steel coat, doesn't have a screw down crown, it's water rated, it's got a bit of water resistance, it's not a diver's watch though. This particular watch may well have had some work done at some point. The second hand is a slightly different colour to the rest, but if you look at the lume on the hour and minute hands, it does match the indices, and the second hand does match the numerals, so it could be right. There's a couple of flaws in the Hesalite crystal there, but the plan was to get the crystal replaced anyway, so that's a job for another day. The watch itself is smaller than my normal watches, but that's no bad thing. And you can hear the local wildlife chirping away in the background there to entertain us. There's no logos on the crown or any concessions to anything decorative. That would just be a waste of time, wouldn't it? These watches were issued to a couple of branches of the military. So there we go, there's the number on it. Okay, so I've come back with some information. I've just done a quick Google search and found out some information. So the 0552 is the reference for the Navy. I believe the Army was G10 and the Air Force was another code, and then the Marines again were another code. The 6645 and the 5415317, they're NATO references to indicate that it's a timekeeping instrument, and the 99 indicates that it was issued to the UK troops. It was a UK issue. I believe that the New Zealand and Australian forces have their own different issue. And of course, obviously at the bottom we've got 89, and that is the year of issue. Now I've been told that the 44256 is the serial number of the watch and doesn't necessarily correspond to a serviceman. Now it is possible that naval ranking 44256 existed and this could have been his watch, but as of this moment I don't know the answer to that question. And of course it's got the crow's foot mark there, which means government property, and I do believe you were supposed to hand these back in at the end of your service. So effectively unless this is military surplus stock, this could be a stolen item. It doesn't have spring bars, it's got fixed. The case is milled with a fixed spring bar. Yeah, so there's no change in the spring bars on this one. This piece, it's quite collectible actually, because obviously they're issued by to troops throughout NATO, but mostly when I see them the British Army issue. So yeah, you don't really see many other ones, and they're issued between 72 and 98, I think. Could be wrong, so I'll check up on that and I'll come back to you with the relevant information. Okay, so you've seen it on the original green strap. I've got a green and blue on here. Let's pop that on and see what that does for it. Green and blue, Marines maybe? Blue for the Navy, green for the Army. Red and blue, or just plain blue. Unfortunately, this strap's been to work with me, so it's got a bit of dust on it, which is unfortunate. Right in the washing machine, but what about blue? Does blue cut the mustard? But anyway, I think I'll pop this strap in the wash, pop another one on and wear it for a bit, which after all is what we should be doing with watches, wearing them. So thanks for joining me. If you like this content, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and a comment, and I really would appreciate that, and I'll look forward to getting back and replying to the comments that are left. Thanks very much from Time in the UK. Look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers. Really recommend that you check out Time and Talk. I will pop into there and have a look at his channel and subscribe.